Hey guys, Southern Food Junkie here. Today we're making 10 full dinners. Me and the wife's going camping this weekend, and this is a great meal to take when you go camping. We're going to start off here with some hamburger meat. We got about a pound of hamburger meat. We're going to make us a nice little patty with this. And we're going to set it on our tin foil. We got our tin foil, dull side up. There's always a debate about which side to use. Reynolds says it don't matter, but for y'all folks, we're gonna go with dull side up. They say that's the non-stick side, but so you're just gonna make you a good patty. I'm probably gonna make mine a little bit bigger since I eat a little bit more than the wife does. So we're gonna. You don't want to make them too thick because it takes a while to cook. So what we're going to do is try to flatten these out as much as we can. We're going to take a little bit out of that. So we're going to take these right here, lay it in a pan. We'll freeze the rest of this. We take all of our meat and we put it up in the, we buy big packages and we just divide it up because we got a big family. So now, since my hands are dirty, I'm going to wash my hands so I don't cross-contaminate anything. Then we're going to chop up our vegetables. This recipe, we're just going to use, we're going to use red potatoes. We're going to use carrots, celery, and we're going to use an onion. So I like to probably start with my potatoes first. And I've already washed all these, so if you're doing this at home, you want to wash them. Now I'm just going to slice them real thin. That way they cook up real nice and quick. We're going to throw the end pieces away. We probably don't need as many as we got here. You really just need a, see that's got a bad spot in it, so we're going to cut that out. You just need enough to make a meal out of. Probably about 2 medium ones would do. And you're just going to lay them right on top. But first we're going to, I forgot to say this, we're going to put some salt on our meat. And I'm using sea salt. I just like this a little bit better. Put that on there. We'll put some more seasoning on it later. You don't want to have it too full where it busts them out. Put these in the garbage disposal over here. We'll do one more between them. And I'm not a chef. I'm just a country boy that likes to cook. So I don't know nice techniques and stuff. So we just got this out. Some of them are a little bit thinner. You know, line these up here. Then we're going to take our carrots, do the same thing.
For one with quality education, when education is denied, somebody poor quality of schools extension,
Put them on top. This is just a real rustic meal that you can make.
Look at the we take that seriously,
This is going to be really good. Got some other seasonings we're going to add on here too. I'll tell you about them in a minute. Just keep putting these on here. Like this. Make sure you keep your fingers back out of the way. Got a little bit of celery gonna put on here. We'll bunch all this back up once we get it going. Then we're gonna put our onions on here next. Put our onion on here, cut the end off, fill it around. Gotta keep your son from eating them while you cooking them. I do the onion last just so it don't. I know it's all gonna be touching, but just so it ain't on my cutting board. In this recipe, it really don't matter if it's touching because the onion's going on here with the rest of the stuff. And I'm just gonna slice these real thin too. Some circles like this. We're going to do a second part to this. We're going to actually show you cooking it when we get on our campsite and what it looks like. Then this is going to make it taste so good. And I didn't eat onions probably the better portion of my life. I really just started eating them in the last year or two. One day I just started craving them. I always hated onions, but I like them now. So I got 2 different seasonings you can use. And I'm going to use this one on mine because it's a little bit spicier. This is the Cajun Injector Cajun seasoning. And I'm going to use this on mine because I like Cajun seasoning really. And I'm going to just put it on here, a lot of this on here. This has got salt added into it. This other seasoning I'm going to use here, this will be on the whites. This is supposed to be like Outback seasoning. Now, you can get this off of Amazon. I'll post a link below. But this has no salt in it, so make sure you put salt on here or it won't taste right. I've seen people commenting on Amazon that it didn't taste right because it has no salt in it. That's why it tastes bland. And it's a really good. I like that on chicken. We put it on fish. We put it on pork chops, hamburgers. It's good on everything. So now we're gonna roll these up. I'm gonna fold them up into each other like this right here. And I also did 2 layers of tin foil here, so. I need a little bit wider tin foil. One more thing I'm gonna do. I'm gonna add some butter to it. I like a little bit of butter in there. It makes its own grease because it is hamburger meat. But this butter just adds a little bit of richness to it. A couple pats of there would be good.
Come here. I'm gonna stop. I'm sorry.
Here we got our finished tinfoil pouches. What I'm gonna do is once we get to our campsite, I brought some charcoal. You can use your campfire. You don't want to throw them right into the blaze though. You want to get some hot coals out to the side and put them in it. I'm actually going to use charcoal because we're not going to have the fire until later on that night. But I'm going to take some charcoal and light it and build me like a little nest of charcoal. And then I'm just going to lay these right in there, cover them up. It'll take about 25 to 30 minutes to cook. You just check on it, make sure your vegetables are done. You can take you a meat thermometer if you want to. Typically, you want your hamburger meat to be 165, 170 degrees internal temperature, but make sure your vegetables are done. We'll show you us cooking them once we get our campsite. We're gonna put these in the refrigerator tonight. We'll pack these on ice in the morning, and then we'll get back to you. Alright guys, we're back here, Southern Food Junkie, about to start our supper here. We got our fire going. I got charcoal on the bottom of that. We're trying to get a nice bed of coals there. Got our little campsite set up, and these are our tinfoil packages that we made last night. What we're gonna do is once that burns down some, we're gonna set those right in the coals. And we're gonna set them and forget them, and then we're going fishing for a little while. Me and the wife. Say hey to the camera.
Hey, baby.
So we got our coals burned down. We're gonna set these right in the edge of the fire right here. It's nice and warm. We'll be back to check on them in a little bit. Alright guys, just took them out of the fire right here. We're gonna unwrap them, see what they look like. They're steaming hot and they smell good. Let's see what we got here. Vegetables are tender. Looks like they're all done. We're gonna let these cool off. See what they look like. We're gonna let them cool off, and then we're gonna have dinner. Thank y'all for watching.